Welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. I've got some footage here that was taken a couple of weeks ago, so I thought I'd include it today. This is about, revamping or reusing what you already have. This picture frame with these flowers in, I bought while I was in Warwickshire a couple of years ago now. I think I paid £1.49, and these 4 photographs I got from Bernardo's recently for £1, and I thought I'd probably try and combine the two. Now, I did video this on this occasion. Very often, most of us crafters have a rough idea, but we don't always probably video it straight off because we don't know how it's going to turn out. But on this occasion, because there's only going to be one of these done, because obviously I'm just using what I have, I thought I'd film it and just sort of show you clips of what I'm doing. So I'm using a pair of scissors. Maybe I should have used a screwdriver just to pry those clips away so I could take the backing off. This is when I realised that it was actually stuck to the board, but luckily I was able to pry it off. So my idea then was to cover this board. There was a few things I had in place, what I was going to use, and also I wanted to be very careful with these photographs because I love them that much. But the frame that the photographs were originally in, it could have been, I suppose, cut down, but it didn't quite fit. So I was going to take this off, and I wanted to incorporate some of that black and white gingham washi tape also, just to connect in between the photographs. But it was making the decision on what I was going to use to cover the board. Now, I had a couple of different options, and I was trying each one, as you can see, to see which one I would prefer. And it is a little bit of prattling around, but as I said, I only had a rough idea what I wanted to do, how it wanted it to look, and it was just a matter of keep changing it round until I was actually, sort of liking how it was looking. So one of the options was using this white sticky back plastic. Unfortunately, when I was laying it out, I got a couple of 3 options that I was going to try. This one I felt was too bright, too glossy along with the photographs, and to me it just didn't click. This is what I mean as crafters, or any time when you're doing something like this, you work round it. I still wanted to put that sort of black and white gingham in somewhere, so this is that double-sided tape. So I'm scrapping the sticky back plastic sort of white, being too glossy. The next route I was going down was the black and white gingham material. Quite liked this, but then when I started putting it down to start with, I think it was going from the white to the material, I felt it made it too busy for the photographs. I wanted the photographs to actually stand out. So I thought, no, not working yet again. Plus, it was using a lot of material, and you're not actually seeing much of it with the photographs. Option 3 was the option I was going with, and it's using this grey textured wallpaper that I purchased from the charity shop. It was a 4 reel for £1. So I was laying it out, and as I was looking at it, it had a bit of texture. I was putting the photographs down, trying it portrait, then I was trying it landscape. Landscape, I could only use the 3 photographs, and I wanted to actually use all 4 because this is what I was dealing with. It was like using the picture frame and the photographs, joining the two together to make something different and something usable as well. Plus the grey I felt would go better with my kitchen dining room. I do have grey carpet in the dining room, so it was sort of in between the white gloss, the patterned material, and going sort of for a middle covering. I did decide in the end to use double-sided tape rather than glue. I just felt it worked out much better and to seal it onto the board without having any wrinkles or anything like that. And I felt it really did turn out really well with the textured paper, so I was really pleased with that. So just prying off that double-sided tape. I have been quite busy today, although I haven't actually incorporated a lot of the footage. I did actually clean my bathroom, I cleaned the cloakroom, I did so much laundry. I got it washed, dried and put it away, but I'm not sure whether I'm gonna share all my cleaning through Vlogmas. I'm trying to sort of go away from there, even though I am doing those sort of things, so I might just mention that I've done certain cleaning things. It's not that everything else is getting ignored, it is getting done along with everything else, but like I said, I do make my list, so this sort of thing normally doesn't happen until I've got those chores done. This footage, like I said at the beginning, was from a couple of weeks ago. I was going to incorporate in a few different ideas I had to reuse what I have around our home, but I wanted to put this on, so these sort of things probably will be coming through in different videos. So after smoothing it all out, I keep putting the frame on because I want to see how it looked, and I thought at this stage, for once, it is going right, even though it's probably quite a lot of flapping around. Then I'm just sorting out the order I want the photographs to appear. In the end, I did only use glue dots on the back of the photographs because I didn't want anything too permanent in case I wanted to change out what I was going to put in this frame, you know, in the future. Say after Christmas, I could take the photographs back out and put something else in. I've mentioned before that this material gingham sort of masking tape, it is a set of tape, so it does stick down really well, so it made it really easy. And if I wanted to, I could also replace the photographs with other photographs, even of family maybe, and then store the Christmas photographs away for the following year. So it's keep looking, stepping back, thinking about it. Try not to do anything too permanently to start with, that it's going to mess things up and everything like that. It doesn't look much until that frame goes on, but like I said, it is keep moving pieces around, maybe making things temporary if you don't want it to be permanent, and also if you're not 100% sure that that's the way you want to go. But I must admit, it started going right now. Sometimes I find that if something doesn't go right, I then have to go back to it, maybe leave it for a little bit of time, or even for another day possibly, and go back. And very often I find when I go back, it just flows. But this was something that I put off for so long, and I wanted to get this done, and I definitely didn't want to hold on to these pictures, these photos, too long and not do anything with it. I took like an endearment off of one of my Christmas books to add on, so after it was all put back together, and I'm just folding those clips back down just to secure the back in, and you'll see in a moment how it turned out, and I'm really pleased. It is very simple. Anybody can change things in frames. I often do this, and I've also done it with even gift bags or any postcards. You know, there's a lot of things you can use in frames just to change around and make it so that you've got a reasonable change of artwork.
Okay, so I'm in my cubby at the moment. I haven't got a lot of space at the moment because I've sort of got a lot going on at the moment. I keep touching up my nail polish and everything because obviously the darker it is, the more it tends to chip it and everything. This one's pretty good. I think it may have come from Poundland, and it's this duo. You put 2 coats of this one on and then a coat of that one. When you put this on, it's like a deep pink, but as soon as you put the glitter on, it looks more what I call a Christmas red. So that is the polishes I'm using at the moment, and I think they came from Poundland. This came from Anne. I'm constantly using at the moment. I got these from another subscriber last Christmas. These were from Jackie, and what I tend to use them when she had bits and pieces in them for me, but I tend to bring them out because it's handy to store my Christmas bits in and things that I want to get done, you know, so it's not cluttering too much. And so I love the colours of these. So this one's got the lid off, so it's got bits and pieces in here. It's got the rest of those baubles I'm doing at the moment. It's got a couple of little projects I put in here, so I know that they're here for a granddaughter to do. This came from Amazon. Hopefully I'll share that at some point. It's like a lady's dress for my Sizzix machine. Then these, I think they were something like 12 or 19p each from Tesco's on clearance. When I take pieces out of these books here that I got from the range, especially when I was doing my planner, then I sort of break them up. So like in this one is like Christmas, but it's like creams and browns and everything. This is like greens, that one, and then I've got that one in there. Are pieces in there that can be used any time of year, then the reds like that. So when I'm doing little things or more baubles or anything, and they're left on, you know, the sheets or something, I sort of put them in here so that they can be used. So I've got a few little projects in there that I want to get completed so they can get put them through the post. I did get all my decor done in one day, which was actually a miracle. It doesn't normally happen. I haven't got an awful lot going on in here, but it will need tweaking, but I'm not doing it today. It needs, realistically, when I've got time, maybe I'll put a day aside. I need to take everything off my desk and give it a good clean and dust. This I bought last year. It is actually a Christmas decoration. It came from Tesco's, but I keep it out all year round with D for Denise. So this one came from Home Bargains a fair few years ago, and I got a little crystal owl in there. That was a gift. Like I said, this came from Amazon. I'm really loving it, and it's really working out well, and I've got a few bits and pieces in there. These are all the pads and books and sort of Christmassy bits and things that I'm using at the moment, except for that one. I need to put that away. As I said, I need a bit of decluttering. The only Christmas bits really I've got in here is this little bush tree. I got this from Primark. It was down to £1, and I know that because it's on the plastic box still, so I normally have that one in here. This one is getting old, and sometimes the icing keeps coming off on this one. This was from Asda, and this is all like red fluff. I've just got to sort of carefully get it off. It was actually in an old stocking to pad it out, so it got stuck on the glitter and everything. I think this was either £4.99 or £5.99, but I just love it, and with the pink. And then up the top here, I've still got my This Is My Happy Place canvas, but I've got a couple of little bits. This one came from Poundland. It doesn't actually go with my little gingerbread sort of scene in the kitchen, but it's pink, so I thought that looked really nice just on my shelf. This came from the range. not sure if it was last year or the year before. I think that was £1.99, and this one also came from the range, and I think that one might have been £2 or £3.99. So that's really the only decor I've got going on in my cubby. As I said, it is a lot going on. That Diamante D, that's been on there absolutely years, since I had my unit. That one I paid 20p for from I think it was B&M, so that stayed up all year, but it is actually a Christmas decoration, but it remains there. So I'm gonna sort of plan my sort of crafting out, what I'll be doing over the next couple of days while I'm in here, but I don't want to get too sidetracked because I've still got quite a few bits and pieces done. I've done all my basics and everything, but as you know, it sort of gets busy, and hopefully you enjoyed the footage of that little project I did a couple of weeks ago. I put that on because it is realistically for Christmas, but I wanted to include it, and it's sort of using pieces around your home or altering pieces you already have. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.